Hello, welcome to Just Be Wellbeing Center. My name is Nadia Siddiqui. I am a SRT practitioner, Reiki master teacher, and I also facilitate chakra, Reiki, and shamanic journey meditations. So today we are going to talk about spiritual response therapy, known as SRT. It's a healing technique. It works on three levels of consciousness: the conscious mind, the subconscious mind, and the superconscious mind. How it works, it guides in identifying and healing or releasing, we can say, trapped thoughts, feelings, emotions that no longer serves our present life, or we can say the life's direction. So sometimes, knowingly or unknowingly, we tend to live in the past rather than the present. So what does SRT does? It releases that locked emotion and replaces it with the positive expressions. For example, if someone comes in with money and finances issue, we look into the root cause of it. We call it as programs. It could be many programs coming from different areas of your life, maybe childhood, maybe recent event. Sometimes people take vows as in they feel that they only have to work hard and go through difficulties in order to earn money. So all these struggles and pattern and their belief systems, what SRT does, we guide and release to ease that money flow and replace it with self-expression, success, abundance, um, which works on actually when we start to heal one area of our life, it starts to heal different areas of our lives as well. So when we do a session, it not only fixes one area, it helps all over, even health wise. Sometimes people come in with health issues. So uh, we do look into like what are the addictive patterns, uh, what is the discomfort internally and on a physical level, what are the phobias and allergies. Um, so all these, even the self-sabotaging talk that can affect our health. And we look into all these programs again, root cause, and it's not like not one root cause, it can be several. So SRT session takes like hour and a half, and sometimes more than one session, but it's very accurate, it's simple, it doesn't require you to do anything, you just have to be sit with ease and in allowance to release and accept. So, and for example, I had just yesterday I had this friend of mine. She called up and asked about the water leakage in her apartment, and also the pesticide issue. So we looked into it. Um, there was a prosperity issue. There was some emotions attached, some programs were attached. And at the same time, because she's also a practitioner, she was doing a lot of release work, a lot of healing on herself. So I asked her, you have released this from your body, but have you cleansed your house? So that was another thing because the place we live in is an external of our aura. So then the SRT guided us to do at least 7 days of cleaning, spiritual cleaning. And so this is how it's done. I am open for questions. If you have any questions, then that's why I wrote a demo. So if you have questions, we can check right now. And then let's see what shows up. And so I will just quickly move a little bit forward to read if there are any questions coming in. And while we are waiting, I'll just move back. So what else SRT does? Um, it involves, as you can see, I'm moving my pendulum. I love my pendulums. I have so many of them. It involves 32 charts in form of like this. And so we connect to the subconscious using our pendulum and the charts guides us where to go, and we go to that chart. It doesn't have like the whole story written. It just have like one words written, like positive expressions, and we have negative impressions, and then we build on story as in it not only releases your point of views and blockages, it also clears the codes we attach with people, certain event that happens. So that heaviness attaches with us, and we tend to trigger that trauma and drama later on in our life in different areas. Um, for example, sometimes, just to give an example, like attracting a partner, for example, it's not just about self-worth. It could be much more. It could be something that in our past that we were brought up, the programming which was done. So we need to release that and be ready and work. And the people we tend to attract, we have to see why we are attracting those people. What is it in me that I need to look into? So let me see. Is there a question? Sorry, I have to move back and forth a little bit because the writing is. So we can check. I have this question. How can SRT is a confused mind? So are you asking like a general question, generally confused, or a certain area of your life to make it more specific? Is this a general question? Sorry, I'm just giving you time. I've got this question for the confused mind. Is it related in certain area, or are you asking? Sort of general. Okay, let's see what programs are we running here. In this case, of course, we won't be able to go into details of it. Just to give you a general idea, what programs are we running? So you are running like 5 programs. One of them is imprint. Imprint means we will look into what happened in relationship. Okay, let me start over. Because the question, how we ask the question is really important. It has to be specific because it could come from anywhere. So let me just quickly go back to my chart. Confusion in relationship. Okay. How many programs is he running? 3. So the first one is showing as trauma and experience. The second one identification. The third one is fear. So when I say these programs, imprint, identification, fear, we will look, when we are in a session, we would look into where did it all started? Where did this fear developed? Why is it affecting now? So and then imprint is again some, it does, when I say imprint, it does not mean it happened on the same event. It could be some other event that happened and it left an imprint on you. So that is also triggering and affecting. So when you're in a session, we will clear all that, where whichever area, it could be your childhood, it could be recent, and how you are identifying or perceiving the world. That is another one. Let's just quickly, for us to check what are the energies attached. Feeling of helplessness. Yes, because you said unforgiveness. So these are the two. Then when I say these discordant energies or lower energies, again I will ask the question: do I need to research this? If, let's say, I'm going to move my pendulum like by myself to just to show you, if it goes like this, yes, then I will go into the story. Okay, when did it happen? For example, of course, we're going live. I'm not going to go personal, but just to give you an example, I will go, when did it happen? And it will show, for example, in this life, how many people were involved. Let's say it says two. And then I will say, who is the second person? And then it will show me male or female. Then I will ask, who is the female? Then the chart will also show me whether it's a mother figure or a sister figure or a partner, or could be a friend. And then I will look into the different energies, like different energies as in what are the energies which are attached. For example, unhappiness, forgiveness, fear, and then the story will build up, and then we start to clear those energies. I hope this is making sense, because I'm unable to show you my charts and write it down. Then we will look into how we can replace this. Then it will show me, okay, this person needs, for example, healing, more healing. It does not necessarily be SRT. It could suggest me that this person probably need some other therapy, maybe hypnotherapy, but it's not always. So, or sometimes it just says, okay, just do the clearing now and for the next couple of days, and then replace it with positive expressions. For example, the word freedom. What else? Please show me. Faith, to believe in yourself. It could be believe in yourself and give others a chance too. Not to judge the event or experience which happened with previous people. It could be that, it could be more than that. What else we can replace it with? Confidence. So then we can ask more questions. Confidence in yourself. Yes. So we first we release. We say, okay, please, I'm ready to release. Let go. And then we add it with, I will give myself freedom and others freedom. So these are the words that would show, like some of the words. I just move my chart to show there are a lot of them. And so it could be anything. So that's why I'm saying it needs like hour and a half to really go into detail of it. Even when I'm saying these words, we have to really look into the story. Okay, what positive expression? How do I need to be more confident? What does confident mean in this particular issue? So, and then of course I will guide you what else we can do from your side, like for example how to change your life or how can enhance your life. Okay, any can we have questions like more like what are the blockages, for example, more like yes and no, because we since we have very less time, so and I do wish to show you more how it works. Okay. While we are waiting, let's check. Are you already in a relationship? Or are you looking? Since we are waiting for more questions, let's look more into that. Because if you are looking, then we can check when this could happen and what right now, what blockages are there we can work on. Or hurdles. I think our live stream over here has closed. Apologies, I'm just going to move from my space to, I don't see the questions. I'm unable to see the questions on the Insta, but I can see here. So shall we check when it's going to happen? So these are we can build up questions. For example, like let's say we're having relationship issues and we're not in a relationship. We are looking for a new one. We can check, okay, when possibly it could happen. It might show, okay, in so many months. And then we check on the level of consciousness. level of the consciousness means how good is it. Maybe the person is amazing, but maybe this person is not amazing for you. So things like that, we can check that. uh, and then if it's saying it's amazing for you, okay, how the relationship, would that be amazing? So we can build up questions, and it goes really deep, and it's really accurate when once you, because we can ask in so many ways and it can guide us. Let me quickly check what else is there. Uh, and yes, when someone is coming in for, let's say they are already in a relationship or there is a marriage issue, then I would suggest for both of them to do the session. Yes, let's say one person comes in, we will do a lot of clearing for them, and but the programming is, all of us are different. We come from different background. Our childhood is different, so maybe that person would do their clearing. They would work on themselves. It would create space and ease, but it is a must that the other person should work on themselves as well, and do a session and look into what else they can work on to um, to create this peace, um, and clarity. So sometimes people come in for like career or life path. Uh, the stuck feeling, the being unclear or indecisive with, or confusion around their career. So again, we would be specifically asking, okay, please do the clearing, show the inner guidance and spiritual support for the self esteem and sense of purpose. And then sometimes, most of the time, when people come in, they do have an idea where and what they would like to do. So what we can do, we can check each. For example, they would come in and say, okay, should I go into this company or that company, or should I do this? We would look into the, okay, would that be with ease? It's not always yes and no answer. uh, if it's showing very low, it means it will happen, but you will go through a lot of difficulties. So then it's considered like, okay, why not I go into something that does not have too many difficulties. So it kind of guides us, and it's not just that, is it also gives why you will have those difficulties. Maybe another person who is looking into already in the company and is looking for the position. It could be anything. So this is how we can look into. Um, that's how it works. Let me just quickly check. I am doing a demo, so I am open for questions. Please do ask me. Um, that way you'll be able to understand more. And please, I would really, really appreciate if you ask me like questions which are more like I can just check the blockages around particular area, because this is not something I can simply say, okay, yes and no. It's like a full session, so it's not that easy to explain in such a short time to uh, how it works. It would be helpful if you ask questions, and then I can show you the energies around. Um, yes. So, is what else SRT does? It provides, of course, inner guidance, and then you start to feel the energy itself, or you can say emotion itself, which starts to build up. Um, and then you tend to, the doors start to open. I would say that when we start to work on ourselves, this is what happens. I'm not promising, for some people it happens right away. Those who have been already into meditations and energy work, um, for them it starts to happen right away. Those who are brand new, it may take a little bit of time, but again, let's not put a point of view there. Um, and then you will have your eyes and ears, the inner one open, and you'll be able to see and hear that, okay, that's a message there. Yeah. Okay, I don't see any questions on Insta. And let me just quickly move. Maybe I'm not making this properly. Okay. What else? So I had this client who was having a lot of health issues, mainly around kidney issues. And this person was continuously losing weight. So, of course, we did look into what is the root cause, what are the programs attached. There were many programs were attached, but the main ones I can share is um, he was criticized a lot as a child. So, and then like the confidence level of that person was like very low. So when we are feeling low, those who are not so spiritual, uh, we can look at it scientifically that our immune system goes down when we are feeling low, and then we tend to get sick. Same way spiritually, we tend to attract lower energies. So when this happens, then you will have more issues and then more issues uh, because of our lower energy. So then we looked into why he's losing weight. One of the reasons was, which this person did not mention, that he just wanted to disappear. I was having suicidal thoughts because of so much criticism. So then we looked into that. Where did it come from? This idea or the programming? So it was like couple of sessions, went on for some months, and I'm happy to say that it helped that person immensely. Uh, so this is one of the reasons sometimes people come in with health issues. Again, let me please point out that when you do have health issues, continue your medical treatment, and you can add on the spiritual side of it, uh, or, or we can say psychological side of it as well. That helps immensely. So do not stop any medication. Please continue. I'm not a doctor, and I highly recommend do adding on this modality SRT along with your treatment. Um, so yes, what else? I'm continuously clearing for whomever is coming in. That's why my pendulum is moving. I apologize, I am unable to see questions on Insta, but I'm happy to answer them once this is done, and I can reply you on Insta, or you can message me over here on Just Be, and I'll reply you. I do 30 minutes free session for people to like a consultation for people to understand and get a feel of it. And in that 30 minutes, they get a lot of healing and clearing. So if you are open to that, I am doing both Zoom sessions and physically if they wish to come in, and they are most welcome. Just call in at GSP and we can book a 30-minute session. Let me just quickly move this. Anyone else? I'll just move little bit. I'll try to check if I am able to see on Insta. Okay. All right, so we will close the session. Thank you for joining, and wish to see you soon. Please do call in for any questions, any queries, and thank you once again for joining. Bye.